Hello everyone, this is Order of the Artifact Thieves. Today you're listening to with... Wait. Does that even make sense? Yo, one take, that's all we do. You're listening in with...
Omederic
and Chief Mulamba. Okay, and today's topic is HunterXHunter or just HunterXHunter, depending on who you are.
That's right. But first, I'm really excited. I'm getting a new phone this
What
week. If you guys haven't heard of the Asus Zenfone 6, you should check it out. It's really cool.
What's so cool about it?
Alright, see, it's underrepresented, right? Because nobody knows about it.
Okay.
Right? I'm trying to be a hero. Right?
Okay.
This is not sponsored or anything.
Okay, so back to my question. What's so great about it?
I'll tell you what's so great about it. Alright.
I was like, are you gonna say something? People probably thought they paused the video.
Alright, so basically, it is this. So normal phones have a 3,000 or 3,500 milliamp hour battery, which is about 1 day's worth of use.
Okay.
This one has 5,000. All right. Using like the phone regularly, it's about 2 days worth of phone. All right.
What?
2 days worth of phone usage.
2 days worth of phone.
Shut up. All right. Next, it has the latest Gorilla Glass 6, which is like, the hard glass. So you could drop it from like hip height, and they said it could be fine 15 drops.
Okay.
All right, next. Do you know how the...
Yeah, you way too hyped about this phone, man. Point is this. Can it do what the latest iPhones, the latest Samsungs and stuff like that?
Yes, and it's half the price.
It's half the price? Then that's all that matters,
it's
man.
It's great, all right? Well, you told me what makes it great. Also, the back camera flips around the phone to become the front camera, so you don't need a front camera, so you get all the screen. All right? This is like a HunterXHunter kind of phone. Sorry, so going back to HunterXHunter.
Okay. So what do you think about HunterXHunter, though?
That is dope, man. I love HunterXHunter. They need to come out with the new season with the Dark Continent ASAP. And I know there's a manga, but like I'm not a manga reader.
I read after the anime was done. I read some of the manga.
Yeah, see, I just need...
It was good.
Moving pictures, bro. Sounds, colors. Like, manga doesn't give you any of that.
Yeah. It just sounded like you said, man, you need moving pictures and sounds. I don't like to read, man.
I don't, but that's not the point.
Jeez. Okay, what before that, though? How did you feel about the anime? Because I'm going to tell you the truth out here. I think it's a great anime, right? I do. But I'm not going to lie and say that it didn't feel like it was dragging in the middle. Like, it was dragging like
I told you about it, right?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah, I told you Mulamba about it. I'm like, yo, you got to check this anime out. Promise you, it's great. It's awesome. It's just a little slow, like in the beginning and middle.
Yo, he was not joking.
What do you mean beginning and middle? I was like 60 episodes. He's like, what?
Right? That's way too many episodes to be slow, man. What the hell are you doing?
But you stuck with it.
I did. I believe, because I like the whole I was about to say tuning in exams. But I like the whole hunter exams, right? I like that part. After that, I was like, until we got to like the Chimera Ants. I don't call it Chimera Ants. Yeah. Until we got to that part, then I'm like, okay, things are like picking up a bit,
I mean, that was like technically the last arc too, so that's crazy.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
I mean, there were like snippets of it when they dealt with the
the tower tournament arc, and then you had the Greed Island arc, the video game arc.
I didn't like that.
Yeah, the video game was like all filler basically.
I didn't like that arc.
Like basically they used it to have them train their Nen abilities, but they could have done that anywhere,
Basically.
But that dodgeball scene, that like a couple episodes, dope as hell.
It was good.
Dope.
It was good. It was good.
Like when Hisoka caught that ball, and the guy's like, "What are you doing? We won." And he's like, "No, gone. You wanted to win by complete domination, right?" And like cracks his wrists and stuff, and just throws the ball back. And the guy Razor tries to serve it back, but he can't because it's stuck. And he's like, "Bungee gum." He says
Bungee gum. That's the greatest dodgeball game after the movie Dodgeball. Yeah, I mean the snippets of the what are they called? The spider clan.
Oh
the
yeah,
spider,
yeah. The spiders.
Yeah, the spiders. Those snippets were good. I like that team.
See, and what makes HunterXHunter cool is that they take the energy concept like ki or chakra, and they make it very specific and unique, right? Because you got to have a certain classification, and then on top of that, you have to have a restriction.
Are we talking about the Nen Abilities?
Yeah, that's right. You already know. And like that really gives a level of depth to the show. The fact that you have to have like a restriction, and it's so unique for every person. It kind of fits your personality as well. Like Killua is an assassin. He's fast. That's why he does like the electricity stuff. And Gon, he's very happy-go-lucky and straightforward and blunt. And he's an enhancer. He just goes forward and beats things up. Mm-hmm. And like Morel, he's like a calm, laid-back thinker, so he can manipulate his smoke and work from a distance. So like it's really about your personality too, which is dope.
Okay, so then what are the Nen abilities and Nen types for the viewers that don't know out there?
All right, so if you haven't watched HunterXHunter, just get to the first 60 episodes, and then they start introducing what is known as Nen. So Nen is what they call their form of energy. Now, the energy is split up into classifications. It's basically like you're born with a certain classification, and you have to make up your ability based on that classification. Mm-hmm. So you have enhancement, which basically just means enhancing objects or your body, kind of like the 8 gates from Naruto, just make yourself stronger or object stronger. Emission, which is detaching your aura from your body, kind of like projectile-ish
stuff.
Yeah. Manipulation, which is controlling either like animals or inanimate objects. Almost like, I guess, telekinesis, whatever. You have transmutation, which is changing the properties of your aura, which is what Hisoka has, Bunji Gum. He changes his Nen energy into like something that has the properties of both like bubble gum and rubber. So it's sticky and it's elastic, right? So that was really, again, like a very unique classification. It wasn't a basic power, and that's was really cool, and he uses it very well. Then you have conjuration, which is like creating objects from aura. Now it depends on your aura. You can't just like create a missile and just blow everybody up, And then you have a specialization where you can use any of the abilities at any point in a given time. And I talk to people about HunterXHunter a lot, and every single time I'm like, yo, what would your Nen ability be? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a specialist, yeah, because I can do everything and I'm the strongest.
One of those.
I hate when people do that, Like, be unique. But what would your Nen ability be?
Okay, so I thought about this right now. I would, like, knowing myself, yeah, I love martial arts, right? I love the kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling, all that stuff. So I would be an enhancer. But this will be my ability, right? It would be to...
Oh, wait, hold on. Manipulation is not control animals and inanimate objects. It's controlling animate and inanimate objects.
Did you say animals? You guys, I told you didn't like to read, but anyway. So my ability will be I would be an enhancer, and it will be to take. So it will be to, like, with the more damage I take, the more physical damage I take, the stronger I become. So so the more times you punch me, the faster I become, the stronger I become, more explosive. My endurance increases, my cardio increases, because men don't have cardio. I sweat when I go up the stairs, but anyway.
So here's oh, you're done? I don't want to cut you off. Okay, keep on.
Nah, I think I'm done though.
Damn. So here's the thing. That means you get stronger each hit. Mm-hmm. So how strong are you gonna start out? Like, not very strong, basically, right?
Oh no, I mean that's depending on what I'm doing throughout the when I'm not fighting. Because if I'm training, what do you mean what?
If you get hit, you get stronger. So if you're not getting hit, then
no. But then you're making it seem like I'm not gonna train.
No, but I'm saying if you train and you get better, you might not get hit because you don't want to get hit.
No, but I can just force myself to get hit. And
ready to fight me?
Hit me. Well, with
hard.
That being said, well, with that being said, if I can't get hit, then I'm most likely better than the person, so that I'm not even gonna worry about that. But if I come up against somebody that is stronger than me, then I'm gonna get hit, then I'm gonna end up being stronger than that person.
That's true.
You know.
But each Nen ability has to have a restriction, something that makes it dangerous for them to use it, or at least like limits them. The more you get limited, the stronger your ability is. So what would be your limiter?
I think will be like so say something like I'll take like Bishop, right? Bishop from X-Men. He has the power to absorb energy, right? But if he is overloaded and absorbs way too much energy, then he explodes. So it'll kind of be like this. That kind of logic will apply the same over here. Whereas like if I'm just like normal for now, right? But then like the Hulk just comes in like Hulk smash, you know, like that will probably kill me. That's just too much physical power, and it'll probably kill me.
So you know what that means? Like, all right, guys, we have an army in front of us, and it looks like they have giant monsters. They're probably the strongest. You're gonna have to be like, yup, you guys gotta take that. That's not me.
Yeah,
I can't fight those guys.
I'll fight all the little pawns over here, and then I'll go get the big one, you know.
So we're gonna call you Pawn Killer.
No.
I mean, that's what you said. Right? He's like, that doesn't sound cool enough.
It really doesn't.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you're fighting a really strong opponent, then you might die. So you wouldn't want to fight him.
But no, that's assuming that I'm not training though. Because so say like let's take like
if
literal, right?
like if he punches really hard, I'm saying. Even if you
punches
train and you fight, but if he punches
if
really hard
I
once, you lose.
If I don't have a glass jaw, then yeah. But like if I'm still tough enough,
you said absorbing energy.
Yes, but so if I'm still tough enough, I can still be able to take. Because the thing is too is that when I'm fighting, right, and people are hitting me, I can feel it, but I still have to be able to like survive from it.
I'm not saying you get hurt from it. Like you absorb the energy.
Yeah.
So you absorb a little from a weak person and a lot from a strong person. And you said if you absorb too much, like if the Hulk hits you, you'll die. So I'm saying if you just have someone who hits as hard as the Hulk, if they hit you once, then you die. Right?
Okay. Yes, I guess that logic makes sense.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like you would be hesitant to fight the stronger opponents. I would think, because you could die.
Well, most likely when I'm like a child, per se. When I'm no,
I'm only weak when I'm weak, like a child.
No, in the sense of like when I'm still like I'm too young, you know. So say like I start battling people at like 15, right? I have to still build up. But because I'm still training, you know, I'll do some training, and like let's skip like 15 years later when I'm 30 years old. I've done all that training, yes, and all that battling. When I'm 30 years old, I could probably go head to head with the Hulk, you know. So the longer I'm alive, you know, the longer I live for, the more battles, the more training, the stronger I become. You know, well, yeah, more people train, yeah, the stronger they become. Yeah. But with the added battles I'm in, I just become stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, you know. And even if I'm struggling with that person, if the person hits me, you know, I still get stronger from them, even if like I'm still stronger for that person. So I'm always getting stronger throughout battles and, you know.
Well, then training. Don't you think like dying is a little excessive? Because let's say you're fighting an army, you could probably win, but that's a lot of energy absorbing. And if you absorb too much and you die, you know, even if they're not strong hits, over time it builds up. So maybe like you just pass out if you have too much.
Yeah, I mean, I said dying because if somebody is just that powerful, say like
you die anyways, then, right? Huh? If they're that powerful.
I mean, like say something like let's say Saitama from One Punch, right?
Well, he kills anybody. That's what I'm saying. If they're strong enough, it doesn't matter what your power is. You're just gonna die in one punch.
Yeah. So example like that. If he
so he's the strongest in the world, then that makes sense. Like
no, if he's like really that powerful, and he can hit me and he can knock my head off with one punch, then yeah, maybe. Yeah,
but then like you're justifying your Nen ability. So whatever my Nen ability is, if that same guy punches me, I'm also dead.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't really give much substance to your like why you think it's okay to die from a strong. Well, anybody's gonna die from a strong person.
I don't want to die. Okay, I was just saying that's like a thing, or maybe I can just be like exhausted.
Yeah, so like pass out.
Yeah,
that's what I said, bro. Alright. Why don't you ask me what mine is?
Why don't you just tell me since you want to tell me?
Alright, so I want to be a transmuter.
I don't like. Wait.
Don't hate it,
I
bro.
went too early.
All right, so transmutation. You're changing the quality of your Nen and aura, right? So, for example, Killua, he changes his into lightning and then goes from there, right? So, I want to just kind of like the guy Kevin from Ben 10. He could like touch a certain material and he changes his body into that. So if he touches steel, he can become steel. If he touches wood, he can become wood.
Okay.
So basically, I'll just like expand my aura around me, and I can transmute it into, like, for example, water. So if somebody shoots bullets at me, it'll like slow down once it hits my aura, because my aura will have the properties of water.
Wait, no, but you can't make it spit out. Then you're gonna be an emitter.
No. Like emitting means detaching aura from your body. It's not gonna detach from me. You know those big bouncy balls that you go inside, and then you have to hit each other with it on like a field.
Okay.
The big plat like that.
Oh, okay.
Or like one of those sumo suits. Like,
okay.
It's
Okay.
Yeah. So like it could be like a giant spear, and I'll just be like, I'll make it rubber, not bungee gum, but rubber.
Okay.
I say it's cold, I'll just make my aura like, I don't know, fire. I say it's raining or something, like wood.
But this is too powerful because you're making it sound like you can just change to anything at any time. No, because first of all, you said change my aura to water, and it will slow down the bullet. No, it won't.
A little bit.
A little bit. No, it's a bullet.
If the air velocity hits well, I was gonna say my restriction would be like I can only move. Like I would move slow if I had water, and I would like drown in my water.
What?
My restriction.
What are you talking about, bro? Like,
you have to have a restriction.
Okay,
so if I make my aura around me water, it's as if I'm in water. So I won't be able to breathe, and I have to move slowly.
I don't like it. No, I don't like it.
What do you mean?
No, I don't like it. What? No. So you have so much power that you can change your surroundings to anything.
No. My aura goes around me.
Okay.
Like a bubble.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. But you can change that aura to anything.
Maybe like 5 things.
No, you see, that's what I'm saying.
Water,
no,
wood, steel, rubber, fire.
Like, no, because... Wait, what?
Water, wood... I guess I don't need wood if I have steel. Water, steel, rubber, fire. That's it, 4.
I don't like it. Here's the thing. I think it would be better if you're like, anything that I touch, I can change my surrounding aura to.
But that's manipulation.
No, you still no. Say like you put your hand in water, then you're like, I feel the water. Now I can change the aura around me.
I see. That's actually like Kevin from Ben 10. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly like Kevin from Ben 10.
Well, yeah. So I'll just do what he does. I'll just carry a sack of like stuff.
A sack of different objects.
Yeah. Okay, if it's not that, then it would be manipulation, and I'll kind of have to keep the same rule. I have to like touch it, so I like touch a tree and I can like control the roots or whatever, and like have it attack you.
No, I don't like it.
Right. I'll touch a rug and it'll come to life.
So
and
now
it'll
you
wrap around
have
you.
to touch everything. No, I don't like it.
It's a limitation.
No, that's not limit. No.
What if I don't have nothing?
Because that can literally be like, oh, if I touch this building, it's over. I can manipulate it and do whatever I want.
I'm not that strong. I can't do a whole building. It depends on your power level.
There's levels to this.
Like I can control half of a small cabin. Like that amount.
Just the bedrooms.
The chairs, right? The sink.
No, I feel like there's something that's missing. I don't like it.
All right, fine. Okay, so I'm gonna be an emission, right? And I'll shoot my aura, and whatever it touches, Like, stop touching things, man.
Yeah. Touching everything, man. What's going on?
Yeah, why you don't like my powers, bro? That's what I got, right? or conjuration is pretty cool. Maybe I can conjure up like seeds, and like if I give them enough time, they can grow into like monsters and they'll fight with me. Yo, you gotta be unique.
I'm sorry, that just sounded funny. Yo, I'm gonna conjure up seeds and I'm gonna plant them in my garden. And then after like 2 years, they're gonna come out as monsters and they can fight with me. Wow, that's such a great power, bro.
No, like in the middle of the fight, like if I plant one and like 5 minutes.
When do you have time to plant things?
No, we have superpowers. I'm not gonna dig a hole with my hands. I'm just gonna shoot it.
No water.
No, it's a Nen ability.
Photosynthesis, bro. Photosynthesis. I said synthesis. What the hell am I talking about, man?
Okay, I'm using seed metaphorically. Like, it's not gonna eat actual seed.
Okay.
Like a thing.
Okay, and you just throw it into the ground.
Like I'll shoot it from my hand and it'll move at like half the speed of a bullet.
It just sprouts out like those little like.
No, it takes like 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes, it'll start to grow and then become like a monster.
How long does it take to become a monster?
5 minutes.
No, wait, you said it's gonna take 5 minutes in the ground and then it's gonna start to grow.
Yeah, and it'll.
But I'm saying
it'll grow
it'll just starts to grow.
It'll grow instantly, but it just needs time to mature.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna wait for it to grow and then wait for like to.
Well, then aren't you like a conjurer then?
Yeah, so that'll be like a conjuring ability, right?
Yeah. What
so
did
I'll
you
shoot
say before?
Well, this is my third choice. You don't like any of them. So I'll shoot it into the ground and wait 5 minutes, and it'll become a monster, right? Of my choice. But I can only do 3 at a time. So I have to wait, and then I'm limited.
So one dies?
Yeah, if one dies, I can do another one, right?
Why?
Because I'm limited. You have to have restrictions for your Nen abilities. The more restricted you are, the better your ability. Right? So if I keep it at like 3, I guess it'll scale. So if I have a lot, they'll all be really weak. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so I have like a mini army, and they all get squashed, but I have a lot of them. Or I could just have one big strong one. Yeah, I like that. I'm doing that. That's great. I like that. Oh, like Deodara or Deodara or Deodara.
Yeah, I was like, who's Deodara?
When he does his clay sculptures and he made a bunch of them, they all look like really weird, and Sasuke had to like fight him and like electrocute him, like that.
Okay.
Like something similar, but you get it.
Okay.
So I could plant one seed and it become a strong monster. I plant a bunch of them, they're all weak. And I gotta wait to plant them, so that's my restriction.
I feel like but how many of the weak ones can you plant though?
I'd say like 50, and they'll be as strong as like a cat, let's say. So it's not very strong.
Strong as a cat. Okay.
Does that make sense? And then the one might be as strong as like an elephant. Except I won't shape it like an elephant because they won't move.
Hey, elephants can move.
They can only move forward, that's it. And move their nose around.
No, they can do many things.
But not jump.
They don't have time for that. Okay? They don't need to jump. Like, let the elephants be. Let them relax, bro.
Like I'm picturing my ultimate monster, like the one. And maybe like I could also say like, oh, this one will take 20 minutes to grow, and the longer it takes to grow, the stronger it'll be as well, right? Because I could get killed in 10 minutes, right? You know, and I'm expecting like the biggest one to look like that guy from One Punch, the beetle. Remember when he got super angry? He grew.
Oh, okay.
He's like shopping's on Sunday.
Oh, when he was in the lab.
Right, like that kind of like shape, not the same look. But like, you know, like a big horn and like muscles, and it moves on like 2 legs and has 2 arms. Okay. That's dope as fuck. I'm gonna make this. This is gonna happen. All right, guys, you're gonna come on Artifact Thieves in a month and a half from now. I'm gonna have the design up. You guys gonna see how it's gonna look. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna show you all my monsters. All the seeds.
I don't know.
# vegan. Oh, by the way, I went to a vegan festival recently. That was great. Chief Mulamba missed out on it, but I
was trying not to cock block.
Yeah, one with my girlfriend. But anyways, they had like these broccoli bowls. It was like stir fried broccoli, tempura fried broccoli, and like dry raw barbecue broccoli, and then everything come with like the pickled purple onions and like yellow rice and stuff. It was great. It was awesome. Like it was probably the best meal I had in like weeks. And she had like a vegan burger wrap. They had like ice cream. They were giving away free ice cream. Chief Mulamba
ice cream.
loves ice cream.
Free ice cream?
Yeah, bro. That's
Yeah,
his
I
favorite
would have
thing.
cock blocked. Yeah. Jeez.
They gave away like espresso ice cream, so it tastes like coffee. But you don't drink coffee, right?
No, I hate coffee.
But it was really, really good. Like you would have eaten this, trust me. It was really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
I guess so.
Oh wait, who's your favorite HunterXHunter character?
I think it has to be Zeno.
Killua's grandfather.
Yeah,
Why?
he's dope as hell. He has that calm, like old, like personality. No, well, I don't know personality, but that like kind of vibe. But he's so powerful, at the same time.
Was that thing he did from the sky, Dragon
Drive.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
He could have like destroyed a whole army with that one move.
It was crazy. Who's your favorite?
See, I have mixed reviews. I like people for different reasons.
Wait, does that mean you have multiple or just?
I don't know who it is.
What do you mean you don't know who
Okay,
it is?
okay. I'll tell you why I like people, and I'll tell you my favorite.
Wait, so you do have a favorite then?
Well, you have to wait and find out.
What?
What? Listen. So here we go. I like Gon because he's just like me, right? Very blunt, happy-go-lucky, straightforward, and he just goes for things, right? That's cool. That's awesome. But I also like the really short guy from the Spiders, because like, yeah, Phaeton, yeah, because he's like a little, he's a badass, and like he's mysterious, and like his Nen Abilities is like he conjured the sun. That's absurd. And like I also like the Hulk, right? So I like Uvo because he was just so strong. Like breathing in sounded like a vacuum. It's incredible. He bit through some guy's skull. That's ridiculous. I also like Morel, because I like his demeanor. I like how he's like he takes charge, and he has like the smoke ability. That's very like versatile and unique. That's really cool. And he can like just go brolic at any point, even though he's scared of Gon. But my favorite has to be.
So you do have a favorite?
Yes.
Okay. What did you just say that from the beginning?
Has to be Hisoka.
Bungee gum.
Yes. So here's the thing about Hisoka, and this is why I find him so cool.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
What?
Hisoka.
Yeah. First of all, his theme song's cool. It's like.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my attempt to do his theme song. He's weird, right? Like he gets like he gets off on like strong opponents. That's no doubt about it. He's weird as hell. But imagine that, like you get off on fighting strong people. Imagine you thought like that and were weak, you would instantly die. But he's not, and like you can only be strong if you have that thought. Like his goal is to fight the strongest people. And he's just kind of like a regular dude. He just has like a very specific Nen ability, just a sticky thing that can stretch. But he destroys everybody. Everybody.
True.
He's like cunning, he's witty, he's like kind of strong, but there's nothing special about him. But for some reason, he could take on anybody. I don't know, that's incredible. Like when he fought the guy with the coins.
Oh, the butler.
Yeah. He caught all his coins and like attached it to gum from his foot and like just went everywhere. He's gonna fight Crollo Lucifer. Like he's just so badass, just inherently. Like, and you wouldn't think so. Like you can't think of like if you had his power, you probably would be like, I'll just make you trip, So he's really cool, just cause like he's strong in his own way. That's like different from everyone else,
Mm-hmm. He's a good character. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I like him too.
Hell yeah, he's the best. Except when he's being weird.
All right, guys. This was Order of the Artifact Thieves with Chief Mulamba and.
Is it Order of the Artifacts or Order of the Artifact Thieves? I feel
Oh,
like that's too much.
One take. That's what we doing. Order of the Artifacts.
There you go. With Chief Mulamba and
Omeric.
Omeric.
Okay. See you guys next time.
See you guys next time.